Today, we have a superset workout to slim and strengthen your muscles. We're gonna stack moves and maximize your 10-minute workout. Let's do this. All right, here we go, superset workout. This is gonna be awesome. Towards the end of this workout, we're gonna use 5 to 8 pound dumbbells. So if you've got those, grab them now. You can also use a heavy book, or you can fill up an empty water jug and give yourself some resistance. All right, so our first move, come on down to the floor. It's gonna be a plank and a side step. So with this, you're working a lot of muscle groups. You're gonna start in a plank, and you're just gonna take a nice little tap side to side. What that does, it just makes it a lot harder on your abs, and then you're working the outside of that butt a little bit. So back and forth, stabilizing with your shoulders. Now guys, remember when you're in that plank, you don't wanna be over here. You wanna make sure you're right over those elbows, okay? Shoulder and elbows in line, back and forth. Now supersetting means we're gonna stack moves that complement each other. They're working similar muscle groups. All right, so right now I'm working my whole abdominal wall. And right in a second, right about now, we're gonna flip onto our side and we're gonna go into a side oblique plank. So we're gonna start here, elbow under the shoulder, lift up, lower down slow. Lift up, lower down slow. You can modify this and go from your knees. All right, but pull that belly button in, really squeeze those sides. We're working that whole torso here because we wanna maximize your time, okay? Time is precious, let's work it. So you're either going from the knees or you're going from the feet, up and down. You're doing great, one more, and switch. Woo, you getting winded yet? Good, lift and lower. Now remember on this, okay? You're getting a lot of support here from your shoulders, so we're also supersetting the shoulders in this exercise move. All right, we gotta maximize the amount of muscles we work too. So we're working a lot of things. Remember, you can modify from the knees, and make sure to focus in right here. This is where you should squeeze up and down. Good, last one, good. And then flip it back. So we're repeating those two moves one more time. Back on the elbows, plank and side step. Good, back and forth. All right, so this is how you superset. You do the same moves again, and you're working similar muscle groups. Breathe it out. We only got 10 minutes, ladies. Breathe it out, back and forth, keep those hips up. Abs are pulled in tight. Last two, side and to the middle. Good, now let's go back on the sides. Okay, here, lift and lower. See how many you can get in? Because we got a little amount of time, but we're working similar muscle groups. Breathe, up and down. Good, back and forth. Man, oh man, it's burning. You got it, let's switch. Other side. Good. Are you ready to switch exercises yet or what? You got it, a couple more seconds. We're gonna get to those legs in just a minute. I'll show you how we really superset the legs. Bring it up, remember to squeeze right from the middle. You got it, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, let's come up onto our feet. If you're winded, you should be. It's a lot of work to work the core. Now we're gonna do two moves. The gate swing is first. So feet are wide, you go into a nice squat here. Push your knees out so you work the inner thighs. Come up into a jump and right back down. In and out. So here, we work the legs, we work the butt. You get that external turn with the toes, which makes it a little easier on your knees. You want that, you wanna have nice, easy landing. And if you press those knees apart, you're gonna get the inner thighs a little more. And I love that. Keep it going. Remember, you can modify this one too. Up and down, okay? You don't have to add that jump. Okay, that's just a little extra bonus. Getting that plyo in really makes a difference. Last one. And then together. Now, we're gonna go into a jump squat. Yes, we're supersetting. So this works similar muscle groups, down and up. And remember here, you also can modify the jump and just stick that booty back and up. All right, if you can add that jump, you're gonna work those legs a lot. Remember, you don't even gotta go that low. You can honestly just add a little bend. And when your thighs have to absorb the shock of a land, they work a lot harder, okay? If not, Your Speedy Gonzalez here on your squats. Are you ready to switch? Back to those gate swings. One more time. Open and close. In and out. You guys are doing great. See, I breathe hard too. I love to exercise and I am fit, but this is still work. Keep going. In and out. Back and forth. You guys look great. Come on, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Back to your jump squats. Last one. Don't worry, don't worry. You should be burning in those quads. Down and up. Good. That's it. Now here, you can do whatever you want with your hands or your arms. If you want your arms to go up and down, or if you want them to come up here and then down. It doesn't matter. All right, just get yourself moving. Make sure they're not just hanging here like this. Okay? Good. Up and down. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you should have a little jelly in those legs. They should feel a little wobbly. All right, the next 2 moves, gonna work a little bit of that upper body. So, grab your water jugs or grab your free weights, okay? I got just light 5-pound weights here. It's gonna work my arms. So come on down to your back. All right, now here, hands come straight up. I want you to think about pulling your abs in. Belly button is pulled in towards the spine. You're gonna bend those elbows, extend, in and up. Now, if you only had 1 water jug, what would you do? You would simply take that water jug in your hands like this, up and down. Don't knock yourself out with it, okay? But you can work it still, because that water jug probably weighs more than 5 pounds, all right? Up and down, you got it. So we're working our triceps, stabilizing with our back and shoulders, okay? Abs are tight, you wanna work your abs a little more? Pull those feet off the ground. Oh yeah, breathe it out. Okay, now let's switch it up. So now we're gonna bring those weights and marry them together. Really squeeze them together so your chest is working a little bit to hold them together. And you're gonna do a straight arm overhead reach. Abs are pulled in tight here. Pull it over the belly button. So now this is our triceps in our back. So we're supersetting those muscles in the back of the arms. Oh yeah, those are sexy muscles, you know it. Good. Remember, you wanna always exhale on the exertion. So right here is where you let that air go. Inhale here and exhale on the way up. So the back of your arm's getting warm? I hope so. Doing good. You can hold a medicine ball, a heavy book. You guys got no excuse. You got something lying around the house. Come on. Good. Exhale one more time. Let's get a big reach over. Big stretch. Abs are in tight right here. And pull it up. Now, guess what? Superset. We're going one more round. Down and up. Extend. Good. So we're just doing 2 rounds of these exercises. All right, to really maximize the use of the muscles and isolate those muscle groups. Really work them in the little amount of time we got. Really focusing in right now. Back of those arms. Good, exhale on the way up. Remember, abs can be working here a little bit more if you want them to. Bring it up, nice. Keeping your back as pulled down to the floor as possible. Abs are tight, you can also rest your feet. Okay, now we're going one more time with the straight arm. I want you to marry those weights together and extend. Long, and breathe it out. Notice how I come over my belly button, because then I'm working a little bit of my shoulders as well, and then I'm gonna go all the way back. Okay, so here, I have to stabilize that weight with my shoulders in the front, and then, oh yeah, back of the arms. Good, come on. Couple more, should be burning. This is good though. This is a great stretch as well. Abs are tight, exhale over the top. Good, inhale and exhale. Now I'm almost touching the ground. Sometimes I tap it, but don't let that weight rest on the ground, you know? You wanna just like tap it or just hover it. That's the best effect for this exercise. Good, last one. Just wanna squeeze this last one in. You guys know. All right, great job with that one, okay? Now our last move, we're just gonna combine 2 moves that really work that upper body and that core. So the push-up and pike combo, one of my favorites, and you guys will love this. Okay, so we're gonna go into that push-up position. We're gonna drop it down, push up. I wanna pike in, abs are tight here, belly's in tight. I'm light on my toes. Back out, push up, good, and in and out. Come on, this is one of my favorites. So come on, give me all you got left. And remember, those triceps that you just worked are now working again to help you with that push-up. Good, stabilize, in and out. You guys got it, woo! Breathe. Last couple seconds, 3, last 2. I'm gonna do one more for good measure. In, out, come on down. If you guys have a moment, stretch out those triceps. You guys did an amazing job. Give yourself a little stretch. And remember to give yourself a good cool down. Way to go today. How did you do with today's workout? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on POPSUGAR Fitness.